Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, Avyakti Parivar Chitchat, exploring together the depths of Baba's wisdom. I'd like to invite our dear angel brother Eric. Welcome.
Shanti, everyone. Loving greetings. Dear Avyakti Parivar team, dear Mohini Didi Ji. Nice to be again. These are the last days of the month of January. And of course, we know, January was always a powerful month, an Avyakt month. So I was wondering if Mohini Didi would like to go back again last time in the memories of that time when you were with Brahma Baba in 1969, and you were talking about happiness and the joy, the Atindriya Sukh. And I was wondering if you could share with us the happiness that you could feel when you were with Brahma Baba. And in particular, when, before the last few months before he left, I know that you usually say he was such a deep silence, such a powerful stage. Was there also a difference in his happiness that you noticed in the last few months or the last year? His happiness was a bit different or deeper? Mm-hmm. And by the way, welcome. My jasmine is back in bloom for you.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So, loving greetings. It's blooming. And yes, January, loving memories.
It seems you know how to take care of plants.
Yeah, and the plants take care of me as well.
Yeah, when we take care of plants, the flowers really bloom. God is establishing world of happiness. So the whole yagya, relationship, food, caring for each other, a whole system is of joy, bringing joy in the life, bringing happiness in the life. And because God is creating world of happiness, of course we say purity, peace, and happiness. And all are connected. When there is purity, there is peace, then there will be also happiness. If there is impurity, there won't be peace. So they all are connected. So because of that, the personality of Brahma Baba was very joyful. Now you see from his face. And so it's not he used to like to be entertained, but we always like to entertain him. You must have seen in one of the picture, he has a doll, quite a big size. So there were some in London, different places. So they will see anything exciting. So this doll is with battery and dancing. And they will decorate it like Krishna and send it to Baba. So in the evening, many times, Baba, we all are sitting, Baba will get all those toys. Lachu Dadi bring everything. And Baba will play, Lachu Dadi will play, and we all will be, kind of very entertained and very, very happy. So it's not only inner joy, but even externally. You know that even Dadi Prakashvani, but even before that, on the terrace of History Hall, Baba will sit in the afternoon and have picnic with everyone. Get things made or have Brahma Bhojan and have fruit party. These are physical things, but everything is not sad and, like sorrowful, or even our renunciation. We might think it's a big thing, but comparative to other faiths, their renunciation is so hard, so painful for body also. Whether you cannot sleep here, you cannot wear this, you cannot have this. But for Baba's children, Baba just renounce vices, be comfortable. So if we understand that whole thing of joy and happiness is there in the whole system. That is why, as I was sharing, but even now when we go to Madhuban, everyone is welcoming, rejoice. Okay, then you go for food. Everything is just joy. Everything is just happiness. No, Brahma Baba before was like, whenever these challenges came, opposition happened, he was cheerful. His face was, you could just see very, very smiling. And later on, he was becoming introverted, but it was a beautiful smile, very beautiful smile. And of course, Baba said, because I am becoming this prince tomorrow. So Baba's face was like little Krishna, and it was so interesting. I always remember when Dadi Janki says, somebody said, Dadi said, why you look like this? Dadi, I am getting old, but why should your face look old?
Mm.
She will say, your face should be like my face. If she see anyone's face small, she said, have big face like me. So what I'm saying that joy is the whole energy. Joy in the atmosphere, joy in the relationships. Now sharing of toli, sharing of gift, wherever we go, you must get a gift. You give a gift. So you packing the suitcase, now we are preparing to go to India. Lot of tolis we take, we say they don't eat this, they don't. When we come, lot of tolis. So one time at the customs, I don't know how it happened. They opened the suitcase. What is all this? We said, all these are Indian chocolates. They are Indian cookies. They are Indian. And then we said, okay, do you want to taste? You can taste too. But they were surprised that people carry gold, people carry expensive things, people carry electronics, and you all carry only sweets from year to year. And even in Delhi, at immigration, when we are there, Brahma Kumaris, they have good toli. They have toli with almond pistachio, you must take it. As much toli we take at the airport, it gets finished. And we get it made very fresh. Same as all the air hostesses. There are 15 of them. They come to take toli blessing. Then pilots will come. So they are only talking about what blessing they got. And they are very, very happy. So I think that whole culture is of joy. So we are like bestowers of joy. Wherever we go, there was an exhibition and it was hosted by a very famous guru. And I was very young, but I went and he was waiting. He said, I have to wait for Brahma Kumaris because they always bring good news of golden age, good news of happiness. They never are sad and come with problems and the sorrow. So just I'm kind of saying it that how much joy is there in in the life and relationships, everything, right?
Do you feel we have lost a little bit that joy of the golden age, or do you feel there was more intoxication in these days about the coming golden age, and now we've been waiting so long that maybe we're less enthusiastic? Or
I think that some, if they are not sharing openly their lives, whether it's a churning, whether experience or whatever I have, it belongs to all of us. I think they won't be sad or lack of enthusiasm. There are some, they get withdrawn, and when they are withdrawn, they're not able to experience that joy. So that's why I always tell everyone, be in the family, be together, celebrate together. So if we do everything together, the joy the energy will come back, So some, they may be internally tired, but then if we are together, then we can share joy, right? Bestower of joy.
In Brahma Baba's days, I'm sure you were mentioning that sometimes Shiv Baba will come, he will go, he will be, in and out all the time. I think the knowledge was probably the clearest, the most obvious manifestation of Shiv Baba. How did you experience sometimes even the happiness of Shiv Baba, through Brahma? Was there sometime a feeling that the quality of the bliss, or we call Baba the ocean of happiness, the ocean of bliss, could you feel sometimes that what was being channeled through Brahma Baba was really actually Shiv Baba's energy of happiness or bliss? Or
Yeah, because when you take drishti from Brahma Baba, we don't take drishti. We always think Shiv Baba is giving me drishti through Brahma Baba. And really, really internally, like they show the lotus, like heart opens as a lotus. So it's really, and also even now when we go, even Baba is not coming, we are revising, but eyes are moist, like you feel some kind of that love, bliss or happiness that, everyone, they are, you could see the happiness, it's coming from Shiv Baba through Brahma Baba or Avyakt Baba, through Dadi Gulsa. So, yeah.
how would you describe, when sometime I remember the words that Shiv Baba spoke in the beginning, I'm the luminous one, I'm the blissful one, I'm the knowledgeful one. What is your experience of that blissful one? Shiva, God, as the blissful one. Do you can you share?
When you are talking, I'm thinking about Nataraj, and they show Shankar, Shiva, always dancing. Any little thing happened, he played his drum and he is dancing. But the bliss is actually something which is beyond sorrow and temporary happiness. And that's what God is. That is why the name is Sat Chit Ananda Sarup. So last word is Ananda Sarup, is embodiment of bliss. And, I think we all feel that place now, where there is like, what should I say? There are no, like, it's not I got something, I achieved, I'm successful, so I'm happy. But sometimes there is such deep contentment. You're not even looking for happiness. You're not looking for anything. You internally feel so much contentment. And I think that is where the bliss is, where there is deep contentment. I don't have, I don't want anything, or it's like fulfillment, complete fulfillment and contentment. That is bliss, blissful stage. And when we sit with Baba, there are no thoughts. Even we are watching video in Madhuban Shantivan, there is such a feeling of deep contentment and merge in Baba's love. So yes, I definitely experience many times very much blissful. But also a time comes, as you're saying, I really want to go to Golden Age soon, because I feel we should go now. We should be in Golden Age, right? But maybe we have to do little more, or make our stage final touch or whatever.
So you have your ticket already.
We don't need ticket. We will just go. Yeah. What about you? You feel you are ready?
I'm becoming ready more and more every day. I feel that, yes, it's not like I feel as intoxicated about Golden Age as I used to before. I was in Quebec City yesterday, and Sister Nicole was sharing about how, we enjoy purity today because that's how it will be in Golden Age, or how happiness will be so great and natural in Golden Age. And I know she has such a great enthusiasm about the Golden Age, because one day you were sitting with us in Quebec City, if you remember, and Sister Nicole was about, saying how it would be nice in Golden Age. And you told her, well, this is even better than Golden Age now, in Conference Age. And this is the happiness we should feel now. So I've been contemplating sometimes on the difference between the happiness we feel now and the one we will feel in Golden Age. So sometimes I'm more into the happiness today of being with Baba, because in Golden Age, the happiness is not connected with Baba.
No, but Brother Eric, wherever we live, our spaces also vibrate that. So you must be feeling you around you Golden Age vibrations, right? So at Confluence Age now towards the end, wherever we are, we will feel like we are in Golden Age. But when I say Golden Age, then that means there is no sorrow, nothing, it's just only people happiness and non-violence and peace. But actually anyone who enters, maybe any guest come to your apartment, they must be feeling it's heavenly, right? At least here.
There's a guest coming tonight, so I will ask her if she feels heavenly in the apartment.
Anyway, you haven't come for a long time, but if you come in Avyakti Bhavan, Avyakti room, you will feel heavenly. And I feel from here that yes, it is heavenly where you are. So I think that Nicole is right, that it's right here, not only because of Baba, but also what we are becoming.
Someone is asking if you remember if there was a story about Brahma Baba dancing in the history hall. Yeah. Were you there at the time, or was it someone that you were told?
Someone told me that actually what happened, the artists were making those big pictures. So Baba was watching to correct them wherever he felt necessary. And someone saw him, what we call it, ras. Not dance, but he was not dancing, but doing ras. I think that all of us feel our body just sometimes because of the joy, because of happiness, lightness. Yeah. I mean, now I can dance, but I love to dance.
I've been told, we always have been told you're a very good dancer and that you dance very beautifully. We saw a little bit a long time ago, but we knew that you have that natural grace of dancing and enjoyment of dancing. So, and maybe Bhumi will find special little videos.
No, but actually we all should really, really be so joyful, because world is not happy. So we have to bring happiness. We only think about purity and peace, which I know is important. There can't be happiness without. But also being cheerful, light will help people to unload their burdens and sorrows. And many people just get healed looking at our smiles. And then we are bestowers. We are kings, right? So we give, we bestow happiness, bestow peace, and holy blessing, whatever.
We have seen the daddy sometimes really giggling very well, having really, really good fun. And Daddy Janki, I remember her when she would have really, moments where she would be nonstop laughing and like a little girl. Did you ever see Brahma Baba also really giggling and having love? Because pictures that we have from him, I think at the time, whenever there will be, now we say cheese, to smile, they must have used a different word at the time, meaning be serious, just like don't smile. And so was he really laughing sometimes and giggling also?
No, Baba always used to tell us that your joy can be seen. You could be very cheerful, but Baba necessarily didn't. We laughed, but not Baba. Because Baba used to say, you never see the teeth of deities because they don't laugh, but they look very, very cheerful, very happy. Right?
I hope they have teeth, right? They do. Okay.
I'm sure they have everything.
So he would never, because I have only 2 pictures, I think, where he's really, joyful and smiling on the pictures. But yeah, someone was asking if he was ever laughing also. Last little question for you, Mohini Didi. When in the early days when you used to go to trance, did you have a lot of experiences in Golden Age in your trance experiences, where you saw V-Man and peacocks and Lakshmi Narayan? Did you meet Lakshmi Narayan in your trance?
Yeah, definitely. I saw Krishna more than Lakshmi Narayan.
Mm.
And when you see Krishna, you start dancing with Krishna, and he's playing the flute. And in the beginning, when I went in trance, I used to do a lot of ras with Krishna up there. People don't see, right? They only see me doing it. That it was actually with Sri Krishna.
Mm.
Yeah, I did see a lot of beautiful scenes at that time. But subtle region itself is so beautiful. Right? The whole purity, silence, carefree,
Can you ask Baba next time you go if you can have a special where next time you are allowed to bring us with you, and then he can take us with you just for a little peek? We can go with you during a Bog experience. Can you ask him if there could be a special one day when we can all go with you?
Mhm.
And he can
I
invite Krishna also for Krishna can give us Toli. Will be very nice.
Okay, I will ask Baba.
Okay. Thank you, Mohini Didi.
Okay,
Good evening.
thank you.
See you tomorrow night.
Yes,
I will contemplate the golden age until tomorrow.
okay. We all will do that. Right?
Okay.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night.